Hello guys, and welcome to another video. So again, we're doing a video series for Emacs. And in this video, I'm going to give you guys some reasons why you might want to use Emacs. This is a slideshow. You can see up in the top corner the keystrokes and the functions that are beside them if you want to follow that. So again, in this video, I'm going to give you guys some reasons about why you might want to use Emacs. And one of the main reasons is that Emacs is an IDE. It has IDE functionality. You can build it to have IDE functionality. And IDEs are great for creating, editing, managing text files, source code, and projects, and they're incredibly popular as well. The typical uses for IDEs are coding, writing documentation, data analysis, sciences, and web development. You can use them for anything. Debugging, testing software, creating, editing documents is what I use it for a lot as a technical writer and a web developer, creating blogs, books, technical documentation, editing and managing data files, scripting, notebooks, data analysis, machine learning, and visualization, designing, coding, and testing web applications, love the web developers, websites, and web services. And typical user groups are software developers, writers, data sciences, web developers, and power users. These are all sciences, STEMs, professional programmers, coders. A lot of people in academia use it, technical writers, authors, bloggers, professionals working with data, machine learning, visualizations, creators, developers, maintainers, applications of websites, and advanced users who utilize text editors. So here are a number of popular text editors. I have Emacs down here at number 11 in terms of popularity. Some people might say it's less popular. Some people might say it's more popular. Really, it's probably the most highly customizable, and it's been around forever, which means it's got incredible, great support in all the universities around the world, which gives it longevity. And basically anything that drops in Visual Studio Code or IntelliJ, any new technology, it's going to show up in Emacs pretty quickly. It's highly customizable. So it's a unified workspace that eliminates app switching fatigue. Experts call it time travel for your workflow. With other editors, you struggle. With Emacs, you integrate apps and applet functionality through shortcuts to minimize context switching chaos so your hands never leave the keyboard. Once you achieve a beginner's level of proficiency, you can edit text, automate tasks, and navigate complex projects faster than ever before. This is a great video. Here's the URL. I highly recommend taking a look at 31 years of Emacs development. Who uses it? Possibly non-techie people, designers, artists, musicians, content creators, researchers, writers, and actors. Pierce Wang is an example where I just want anyone who can write 5 words is going to benefit from using Emacs. If you can read one chapter of a book, you're going to benefit from using Emacs. Essentially, if you could have Emacs skills for free without putting in any time and effort, everyone in the world would say yes, because it's going to make your life much better. It's going to enhance the power of everything that you do. But the problem is you have to trade off time to learn Emacs. Could be 5 years, could be 10 years. With this course, my goal is to minimize the amount of time that it takes. So I'm going to provide you not just the guidance, but also a lot of free code and narrow in on some techniques and skills that are going to help you to get better with Emacs and to get started with Emacs really quickly. So Pierce Wang is an example of a classical musician who uses Emacs. I believe Pierce Wang is a piano player, but it could also be a violin player. I did watch these videos in his conference talk in 2020, 5 years ago. So of course, here is his conference talk video, and I recommend having a look at how he uses Emacs. And then there are many people in these conferences as well that use Emacs, and you can look through these URLs and have a look at the conferences. You want to find out about the package developers, the scientists that use Emacs, and of course also the maintainers and the creators of Emacs. I recommend watching the conferences. And if you want to get some posts, Reading World Magazine, you can go to readingworldmagazine.com. You can search the Emacs posts and the Emacs playlists in the search functionality. Okay, so what do people use it for? Productivity, writing, editing, note-taking, reflection, and human-computer interaction. That's email, managing complex projects, editing, outlining, daily journals, organizing your thoughts, brainstorming, interacting with your computer, interacting with AI. it improves your productivity by giving you superpowers of proficiency. It gives you 10x the productivity. After taking my course, Mastering Emacs, you will achieve 10 times more editor-related work, the same amount of effort, or the same amount of editor-related work for 1/10 of the effort. So again, playing your computer like a piano, you are not stuck with the mouse feeling clumsy, and there's just so much that you can do with it. It's really a great thing. The ways that it increases your productivity, it's keyboard-centric workflow, hands on the keyboard. Emacs enables you to quickly navigate, jump through your computer managed files, allowing you to jump and create, delete, open files. In the future, you'll be able to vibe code with AI. You can do that now, actually, on Emacs through your voice. You can ask your computer, my computer is named Kepler. You can ask Kepler to go to the desktop and create some files, open a directory, and get into your workflow that way. And so it integrates with other software, giving you the power to interact with multiple applications from within it. And you can capture and save information, retrieve it later. Very incredible functionality. And the file folding enables you to minimize complexity of large documents. My favorite part is the multi-document generation. This reproducible research pipeline, reproducible research that you can, setups that you can create with Emacs is pretty incredible. And there's infinite choice. These are some of the shortcomings. Infinite choice of customizations, notoriously steep learning curve, a lot of customizations. So should you watch other videos and should you watch other videos to learn Emacs? The answer is, of course, yes, you should. You should watch them all. But it's going to take some time to do that because there are hundreds and hundreds of them. And that's kind of the point of this course, is to give you some guidance through all of this. System Crafters is a great example. System Crafters makes great videos, and I highly recommend them. However, there's just a lot of them. So you might not know which video to watch or which video suits your purpose. And I'm going to be recommending some videos from different Emacs creators, including System Crafters. And so to give you some guidance as to why you might want to watch those videos and what you might want to learn, and to cover areas that I'm not going to be covering in my tutorials. So the recommendation for the first video is to get an idea of how Emacs works, is to go ahead and watch this System Crafters video. You have the URL there. Give you some idea of some of the keystrokes, Meta X, Control C, and some of the movements and some of the things that you might do with Emacs. So here's some reasons why to use Emacs. And if you're worried about learning how to interact with your computer because AI is going to be replacing everything, I got a question for you. AI can now play basketball. Do you think AI is going to replace the NBA? Do you think robots are going to replace the NHL? I don't think so. These are inherently human activities. Computer programming is the same, and this is a great reason to take this course to learn how to up your productivity and up basically your output, but also your entire experience when you are creating with your computer system. So thanks so much for watching. And in the next video, we are going to be looking at whether or not you want to install Emacs from a package manager, or you want to build Emacs from source. So looking forward to seeing you in the next video.